Somebody check. Somebody check that we're good.
Hey Ghosts, I'm Grace from the Ghost Recon team. As you've just seen, the AI teammates are finally landing in Ghost Recon Breakpoint with our next major update on July 15th.
Ubisoft Forward.
Alongside the AI teammates, this update comes with a ton of new content, including a gun set PvP content, quality of life updates, and more. You will be able to try it all during our next free weekend from July 16th to July 20th.
Did the title change as well?
We've
Yeah.
got one last thing to show you. Enjoy.
I don't know. It just brought through the stream by itself. It might have changed.
Alright.
Are they crazy? They're doing an Ubisoft free weekend, but Ghost of Tsushima's coming out.
Oh yeah.
They're doing.
They're probably angry that they're getting away with copying their game and that. So no, I'm joking.
It's true. They made a better Assassin's Creed than it. They're burning.
Alright, let me test this out. Oh. Let me see what this is looking like on stream.
Okay, what game is this? Is this
Breakpoint.
Oh, is it? Oh, it's still showing.
They keep improving it, but even though I like it when you're playing with someone, I feel like they've missed the boat now.
Yeah.
They should have done this from the beginning.
Yeah.
Because it's been improving slowly as they go along.
Testing.
This company loves releasing broken games, man.
Testing. Sorry.
And now our very final video for this pre-show is another episode of our wow moments comparing the craziest and coolest things from you.
This man looks like he's trying to be young. Why has he got his cap backwards? Oh no.
What's this steep?
Yeah. They show steep today. Wow.
Nah, they can't show Steve.
What do you mean they can't?
They do what they want.
They can't.
There's
do
no
that.
rules.
Surely not.
The only rule is that they do what they want. Far Cry 5 was a good game.
It's a shot. Jesus.
Oh no.
What is the Shovel Knight? Oh, Brawlhalla. Was that
I
the Shovel Knight character?
That's Brawlhalla. I know that.
Was that the Shovel Knight character?
I wasn't even watching. Sorry, I'm trying to sort this out. Alright, cool.
Whenever they show Rainbow Six Siege and For Honor, it burns me so much. Stop milking those games, man. Do the sequels.
Alright.
What? Oh my days.
Oh,
This is what they're doing.
Yeah. Have you not seen this
turned into a car? What?
Have you not seen it before?
I've never seen that happen.
Absolutely nonsense.
This is one of the best games they've released in years.
Yeah,
and
it was actually
just
a very
milking
good
it.
game.
I want number 2.
It was actually a very good game. It's so unfortunate.
So there's a line that people want me to yell.
Yeah. To be fair, a lot of it was the community. The community wrecked that game, man.
That's true.
They were so toxic, man.
But as you can see.
So what are we expecting? What are we looking forward to? I'm personally looking forward to everything coming to Stadia. I want to see the Stadia. Yeah, I want to see the Stadia logo on every game, pretty much.
Wow.
That's what I want to see. If I don't, I'm gonna be very upset.
For me, it's literally just Watch Dogs. That's it. Hey, if they bring back Guitar Hero,
stop that. They can't bring back
I'll take that one.
Wait, is this
I'm not buying.
I will take Guitar Hero.
It looks like Rock Band.
That's true.
What?
Oh, wait. I remember that song being on Guitar Hero. I remember that game. That song.
Yeah, well, Through the Fire and Flames. Yeah, that was the last song, innit? Yeah.
If they release a peripheral that big in 2020, they're taking the mic.
Nah.
Right now. All right, guys.
It's a good game still.
To wrap up this pre-show.
Don't forget to stay tuned for our.
What about you, Emily? What are you waiting for?
For Honor 2,
Thanks a
man.
lot for watching.
They need to announce it today.
That's true, you know. I'll actually be hyped for that. But yeah, come, let's get this done.
Innit?
No more season.
I'm gonna tell you now, prediction. This is gonna be a 6 out of 10.
If they do For Honor 2, I'm giving them a 10. No matter what else they show.
I think they're opening with Far Cry. They must open with Far Cry.
Yeah, they have to.
Let's open with Far Cry.
I
Or
think
Assassin's Creed.
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs. I don't know. I feel like maybe
They got big games. Could be Assassin's Creed. Could be Watch Dogs. Actually, they might end on Assassin's Creed.
Hi everyone, I'm
There we
Nima
go.
Kumar, and I'm
It
very
better
excited
look
to be
better than the
co-hosting
leak,
the
though.
first Ubisoft Forward with the talented Yusuf
I
McGee.
don't think it could look.
Today's show
worse
is
than
all
the
about
leak.
getting up close and in depth with all the exciting games we have in production here at Ubisoft.
I'm Yusuf, but there's no time to waste. So let's head straight for the streets of futuristic London.
Yeah, this is what I like to hear.
See what the heck
Leash,
is
Watch
there.
Dogs.
Straight
I
into
told
Watch
you,
Dogs.
man. I've
This
seen
game
this
actually
before,
looks
man.
lit. I can't lie. So I'm excited for this. Let's see what they do.
painting spreading subversive
Just, I want a
signs
gang of
over
hoodlums.
the last few weeks across London.
Roadman.
Not the work of several people as was originally believed, but the work of an individual. The criminal suspected to have links with the terrorist group
Don't give us just a CGI trailer.
Is this real life? This looks real.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But the way they're moving looks fake, man.
Wait,
Everything
it said
else
it's
looks real.
not gameplay footage, innit?
Yeah, no, but I'm just thinking it could still be like CGI, but I'm not sure if it's actually real life.
Right,
or-
you see that stuff in Camden, so it could be. Real.
Because I was not a foreigner.
Just on a Tuesday in Camden.
Look at them.
Then they came for the protesters.
It's that King's Cross.
I did not speak out. Because I was not a protester.
Music bumping though. Jeez.
We don't have grime in this game. It's a 2 out of 10.
This is a lot of effort though. I think this game might be.
Then
but
they
it's a,
came for the
yeah, it's a
journalists.
cutscene, so let me not get excited.
And I did not speak out. Because I was not a journalist.
But they've been going up every iteration.
That's true.
Watch Dogs 1 was a 5 out of 10. Watch Dogs 2 was an 8 out of 10. Maybe this will be a 10 out of 10.
Artists.
I actually need to complete
did not
Watch
speak
Dogs
out.
2.
Yeah,
I haven't even played either of those things, so.
It was a lower tier 8 out of 10, I think. Watch Dogs 2.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
That's it. But do they know how people in London dress, or they
I
just
think
made
it's
it out?
future London.
The art style it reminds me of what's it, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah. I know. I can see why you're saying that. Even running on top of the bus, like, come on.
Yeah. It literally looks like it. Yeah.
Ah, come on. Even almost getting hit by a car. What's going on? Jesus Christ.
They'd come for me. And there would be no one left to speak for me.
That's it. Nah, this trailer's sick though. This trailer's hot.
Yeah, it's good. But I can't lie, I want to see gameplay.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking for.
That's what I'm here to see gameplay. If they end it like this, I tell you, I might actually turn this whole thing off.
Because the game, the game's coming out this year as well, isn't it? I swear. So they
have to show something.
Yeah. I can't hear you. Can you hear him, man? Then
No.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you.
After a long night, London is in chaos. The main arteries through the city are
Nah.
Well. Why is it even green?
Yeah, I can hear you now, yeah.
I can hear you now.
There's a welcome
Okay.
gift for our new members.
My mic hasn't been green before. I don't know why it's green.
It was a bloody costume party.
Try it on.
The new key suspect has been identified as David Ford, a 43-year-old London taxi driver. He has no criminal record, but is currently believed to be a terrorist.
Well, so you see in this game, do you use a specific character, or can you create any character?
It's
Everyone.
Everyone in the game. You can recruit anyone, pretty much.
Okay.
But what they don't know is that everyone in my gang is going to be from ends.
Clint has been a longtime creative force here at Ubisoft, and now he's bringing this vision to Watch Dogs Legion.
So what we just saw was an amazing short film by the director Alberto Mielgo. that was inspired by Watch Dogs Legion and looks at the game and the universe and the characters through his incredible artistic vision and visual style.
The city needs a resistance.
Like the film, Watch Dogs Legion tells the story of ordinary heroes setting aside their differences in order to come
construction
together
workers
as a
with
collective
hammers,
to
man.
fight for a positive change. You can literally recruit and play anyone who you see in the open world.
It's looking alright.
Profile people
It's
that
looking
are
alright
interesting
still.
to you. You help them with their problem. You play their
Let's hope
origin
they don't
mission.
downgrade
Help
it.
me get some closure and I'll do whatever you want.
Sounds like a DedSec problem. Leave it to us.
And that's how you recruit them into your team.
The mouth movement.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
The mouth movement.
But I get it.
bad,
Like,
man.
you're not gonna get it perfect for how many characters that they're playing.
Everyone, pretty much.
Yeah.
But think more underground.
What, DedSec? Yeah, right, and I'm Che Guevara. You're done.
And
Wow.
they make the story
That
not
was
only
interesting.
unique to them, but unique to you as the player and personal to you because
I
they're
wonder how they do
heroes that you've chosen and invested in. What would I say to fans? I guess I'd say, take care of yourselves, stay safe. Welcome to the Resistance.
I don't think it's randomly generated. I reckon they're gonna have like a set amount of characters in the game.
Yeah,
A modern
100%.
metropolis, built on history and prosperity. Only took 12
Probably
months.
not gonna have the same
No,
voices and
I
stuff
feel,
like that.
yeah, I feel like they've just got. I feel like they've got cutscenes in the game, and they've got a bunch of people to do voice acting for
Characters. Yeah.
lines, and then they're just able to put any kind of body with it.
But they did in their first trailer. They showed like characters, and they were introducing the characters' backstories.
Yeah.
So I assume we can get those characters.
Yeah. Oh, they even got the underground thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nigel Cass, CEO of Albion. He's
That
kindly
looks
stepped
sick.
up to establish order.
Understand this. I will not allow anyone, not even myself.
Okay, so it actually has like a proper story.
He
This
will
is good.
stop at nothing to permanently control the city.
London will be the first city in the world to be made truly safe.
Nigel's not the only opportunist who's taken a liking to this fair city. Meet Mary Kelly, head of the most powerful crime syndicate in London.
Be sure and spread the word.
She and her goons are using the dark web to sell everything from party pills to
I
people.
can't lie, this looks good, you know.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting it to be like
You make
this.
me a slave.
You do not want to ruffle her feathers.
I think I'm more gassed up because it's in London.
Yeah, that's helping a lot. I can't lie. But yeah, it still looks like a good concept. Like
Yeah.
But if there, like I said, if there's no crime, it's a 2 out of 10.
I'm very surprised that like a new concept is coming from Ubisoft. To be honest with you, and it's actually like looking good. It's mad.
Yeah, they've shown that old woman before.
Yeah,
we're gonna be able to get her. I'm not recruiting her, man. Liability.
And that means breaking into Albion headquarters inside the Tower of London. All the hardy souls you see here are people we have recruited from the streets of London.
They got James Bond.
They all have unique abilities, and you're free to tackle
Yeah,
this
that's
mission
who I want.
with whoever you
Proper builder.
That's
That's gritty, man. That's what I need.
5:30 in the morning.
That's it. They know hard work, man.
Like everyone in
Let's see what
DedSec,
he's capable of.
Arthur can hack pretty much whatever. But as a construction worker, he has a particular set
Yeah,
of tools that
brawling.
make him handy.
That's what he does.
Oh my god.
Jeez, what?
That is it.
Like, this game looks sweet,
For
man.
gate crashing when you're not invited. And who
Carrying
needs
the
a
boys
rock?
down.
I know Ubisoft, they're gonna spoil it.
No.
Oh, this
listen,
the graphic.
It looks good, man. It looks good.
It-
Like, let's have
it
faith.
looks sick, but they're gonna do something.
That's the thing. The character models don't look amazing, but when they go to the actual what we're gonna see in game, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Got you covered. Amy is a drone expert,
Too passive.
a real tech connoisseur.
I know what you mean, though. I'm saying I'm
I
not
need
interested.
brawlers, man. Nah, I'm hacking.
I need shooters.
What an adorable
I need shooters. I can't lie.
Here we are. Let's class the place up.
The guy with a wrench,
drone
man.
expert does have the unique ability to summon their own drone. This little darling is fast and stealthy.
She aimed, she fired, she hit.
Yeah, this is too passive for me. But this is cool. It's cool that it's here.
The thing, it's one of those ones there. If you watch videos online, they will show you some sick stuff to do with a character like her. But yeah, it's not. It's not really for me.
It looks like the Vice gameplay though. A lot of freedom.
Oh wait. This is what.
This is me.
Hey, they even got the black person. They know. They know.
Nah, he works for the man. I need the gritty guys.
That's it. Everyone get beaten. I don't care.
See the guy with a hard hat and a wrench, man, and I'm ready.
Oh my.
We're missing the human element here. I can get the defense minister on the line. Right.
Yeah, up close to them look great.
Wait, so they're saying that this is the same mission, but you can do it in different ways. Is that what they're trying to?
Yeah, basically,
yeah.
Criminals running our streets.
This is sweet.
Illegals threatening our families. The police commissioner
Oh,
himself.
this guy sounds like
assassinated by terrixted.
people I've heard before.
Yeah, I was about to say a name, but I don't want to. Brixton.
That's good.
Oh, this guy's gross already, I know.
And we need a hard nut for this.
You had a hard nut, you was wearing a hard hat. He had a wrench.
Say hello to Mickey.
Oh yeah.
He's so
Mickey.
Man's working his alcohol. He just gets drunk. Yeah, when they zoom out, it looks amazing, but those character models up close.
Nah, do you know what though? I've clocked, yeah. Ubisoft, people need to put respect on their name because they actually have everything. Like they have the right things to make everything feel good. Traversal, combat. They have games that do these things. Yeah, this is the thing.
They know how to make a good game. It's just when they get lazy, boy.
Stealth. They even could do stealth as well. Nah, they've got this.
I do enjoy my stealth, but nah, this is London, man. We don't stealth.
This is the only thing I don't know. What game do they have for shooting? Oh no, they do. Ghost of,
all their first person.
what am I saying? Yeah, they got Division 2, Ghost Recon.
Fancy games, isn't it?
Yeah. Jeez, this guy's a killer.
Yeah, basically every Ghost Recon.
Yeah, this is my guy.
Oh my, this shooting looks sick.
Yeah,
man is doing gun fu. Yeah,
nah,
I'm using him.
I'm actually hyped for this now, you know.
Yes.
That is Jonathan Wick.
Dusted.
Bro.
I was impressed by that. Well done, Ubisoft.
Not everyone in London is a legendary
That's my guy.
assassin or a
German suplex.
to be a hero.
That's what we need.
Oh man.
Nah, I'm actually very impressed with them doing Kung Fu.
So get out there, find the best recruits, and build your resistance.
This is. I'm highly anticipating this game though. I was just like, oh, this looks cool. But now I'm actually hyped for this game.
Tony, they're gonna spoil it somehow.
No. When is it coming out?
October 29th. I can't buy it day one because it's gonna be on next gen. I'm not getting it twice.
No. Next gen's November. Next gen's November.
Yeah, but it's like 20 days later.
So what goes into building those worlds? Here's Amanda Mutt to tell us.
I'll play it on my PC. Fuck it.
You get free upgrade.
My name's Amanda Munt. I'm a level artist on Watch Dogs Legion at Ubisoft Toronto.
Oh yeah,
Being
I forget
a level artist,
the way that they make
their
their games. Yeah,
video games
they make it
because
across
we
like
do get the
London,
to kind of
France.
like
Everybody's
choose
just
what
contributing
little
from wherever they
details
are.
we want to depict, and we get
So they
ample
want teams to
opportunities to
Yeah.
tell the stories that we want to tell in the spaces that we're assigned to. I have the capacity to hide things and, like small little Easter eggs. In AC Unity, there was a boat somewhere in the world that was covered in cats. And then it happened again in Watch Dogs 2. And there may or may not be something in London that is a boat filled with cats in some capacity. So I was fortunate enough to go to E3 last year. Some of the people that I was showing our demo to were from London. So no matter where I dropped them in the city, they'd go, "Oh my God, this feels like Camden. This, this feels like Southwark. This feels like Westminster."
Jeez.
When people are talking about some detail that I've put into the world and they're excited about it, like that feels so good as somebody who, builds these worlds with care. I love it.
Okay. Bro.
Oh, this isn't my part of the stream, boy.
Yeah, it's not.
In just a few
now
minutes,
free.
you'll be able to battle it out with your favorite legends.
What is this not your type of game, yeah?
Android devices.
It's like
It looks like Smash Bros.
Smooth, crap. It looks like crap Smash Bros. That's what it looks like.
Well, you can play it for free now.
You've always been able to play it for free. It doesn't make it a good game.
Oh my goodness. Were we gonna take a break or?
Oh, it's coming to Android and iOS. Wow. I don't blame.
I can't get
it looks
games on my phone.
I think it looks alright.
Yeah, it's
I've never seen it before, but yeah.
Cross-play with everyone. Let it come to Stadia, bro. Where's Stadia?
No,
It's just
no Stadia.
it's hard to
you got
get into these games.
Adventure Time guys, isn't it?
Yeah.
They don't have characters that you like. It's hard to get into them.
To be fair,
I'm not paying as Bear Man.
There wouldn't be a point bringing it to Stadia because it's on everything
action fix on the
basically
go,
anyway.
or want to dive back into one of the most beloved fantasy franchises in gaming? We've got you covered.
What's this?
Assassin's Creed.
Oh,
Might Tongue Magic. Oh gosh. All right, skip.
What is this,
bro? You don't even want to know.
Might and Magic, man. You don't know about this game?
Bro, what is this game? This looks like Raid Shadow Legends.
This is gonna
basically, yeah.
This is gonna make God of War look like Watch Dogs 1. Look at this. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't.
Tony, I can't lie. This is your kind of game, though. Don't even lie to you.
Someone called it an elite game.
Exactly.
I wanna listen to that person. I wanna chat with them about what they play.
You think this game will enter my phone? You're crazy.
No, I respect it. They have to show it. They have to show it.
Someone called it an elite game. I can't get over that.
Alright, yeah.
Words have lost
Moving
all
straight
meaning.
on. Please don't show anything else.
Oh,
no. This is
this.
Oh, this is Hyperscape, isn't it?
No.
Oh wait.
Look at the hashtag in the top right.
Oh, Elite.
It's a new game. It's probably gonna be like a. It looks like an Overwatch. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Just wait. When they say Hyperscape, like I said at the beginning, then I want you to apologize. That's it.
It can't be.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think
it could. Well,
Hyperscape looks nothing like this as well.
Yeah, it looks different. Well, similar, but
yeah,
thought that was more of a character shooter.
Contact. Moat chain is
It
down.
does look like Overwatch, though.
Yeah.
Target northeast rooftop.
Roger. Inbound. Danger
Wow.
close.
Jeez.
Is that Sam Fisher? Hey.
Oh wait, I think it was.
Yeah.
They're putting
Wait.
Sam Fisher in everything.
They're
Because he's in
putting
Breakpoint.
These are their characters.
Yeah.
I swear that guy was in Ghost Recon.
Oh yeah.
I
That's
think.
definitely Sam
Yeah.
Fisher.
But yeah, they put Sam Fisher in Breakpoint as well. They're just putting him everywhere, but not giving him his own bloody game again.
Don't make me regret this.
This is they're doing like a crossover between their games.
Wow,
Okay.
they're doing an Overwatch version of Tom Clancy.
It's on phone.
Childish.
Gosh.
Is it on phone? Oh,
yeah.
Next.
Speaking of Tom
What?
Clancy,
It's all in this
five
phone game.
years since Rainbow Six Siege first launch.
All of that
You
for
got
a
your
phone game.
You got your console game at the beginning. They're moving on.
Ubisoft Montreal has put
Phone
together
games
a
on
My
now.
PS5, new phone, new Xbox.
Siege becomes
Just to
a
play.
game it is
Oh,
And the
my
thing, and
gosh.
phones are twice the price of consoles as well.
This
So
is
yeah.
oh my days.
Tom Clancy. Rainbow
Rainbow
Six.
Six.
In December
they're gonna do Siege
2015,
too.
a small
That'd be
team
big.
released Rainbow Six Siege.
I think they're probably gonna continue supporting it rather than
I would
The
hate
game
that
has
so
a
much.
strong vision.
But the thing is, it's become so big now. I don't think people really care, to be honest. Yeah.
But it's the perfect time
they improve it
with the new generation to say we're moving forward with a new game. They support that one.
They've looked at Rockstar. They said they can do GTA 5 for 3 consoles. We can as well.
Well, we know that Red Dead do what they want.
Propelling it to a whole new level.
We'll see. Let's see what they're gonna do.
Rockstar have no rules.
This is such a special moment.
That's true, man.
And being
I'm starting to lose respect for actually for 2K, not for Rockstar.
Rockstar. Well, Take-Two do what they want with all their games, but especially the Rockstar ones.
Health that touches upon subject like
but then again with Rockstar, like if people are still playing the game, like if it ain't broke, they're not gonna.
That's what I'm saying.
So
because people complain about 2K every year.
Yeah.
Still buy it. It doesn't matter.
It's the same as FIFA. So people complain about Ultimate Team, but then you still spend money on coins on packs. So
do you?
Yeah. Are you crazy? What?
Or what?
I've never spent money on Ultimate Team.
After that £50 alone I spend on FIFA, that's it for the year.
I swear.
What? Even that I don't want to pay that.
To be fair, Siege has a good community to actually support the game.
Yeah.
And Ubisoft give them a lot. So.
Yeah, I've seen like apparently there's more players playing now than there was when the game first came out.
Yeah. But that's they fixed a lot of it though, isn't it?
Yeah.
So I remember when they first announced their E3 and it looked sick.
Yeah.
But, they just didn't pop when they came out.
Yeah, it looked a lot better at E3 to be fair.
Yeah.
60 million players.
Are you waiting for another phone game now? Yeah.
Steel Wave update available now, and take Ace and Malusi out.
Crash Assassin's Creed iPhone, innit?
A few days ago, we introduced y'all to a brand new multiplayer
There's
shooter.
your game, man. Dan.
Now it's time to venture into the hyperscape.
I don't like the way this game looks. It's not for me.
It's a battle royale, so I know for a fact it's not for me. But probably
the only difference
thing is
that when
this is a lie. This whole thing is a lie.
The only thing is, I can say that this, if there was a what do they call it, a battle royale that I was gonna play, it will probably be this one, just because it's so simple.
Yeah.
I want a hand-to-hand battle royale. We need to put a battle royale mode into For Honor.
We made some good decisions. We made some bad decisions.
But why are they lying to us? Because I've seen the game. This isn't how it looks.
Here we are.
Let's see what platforms it's coming to, because right now it's only coming to PC, or it's only on PC, so they could be bringing it to all consoles.
Probably coming to mobile.
Yeah.
No, it can't come to mobile. Surely not.
The hyperscape.
Find a way.
When you see iOS/Android at the end,
The biggest draw by far is Ground Rush. This is where anyone.
It won't be coming to Switch, but it's coming to mobile phones.
Wait, and then?
Yo.
Oh, your camera's bugging for some reason.
Oh, my thing just paused.
Oh,
that's still good.
Wait, is it alright now, yeah?
Yeah. I think it's calm.
Okay.
It's calm. It's good now. Yeah.
Little jog in the Wi-Fi.
They need to really. I get the trailers, but stuff like this, you need to show gameplay.
It's a lie.
Yeah, just show the gameplay.
It can change your life. But strange things have been happening lately.
Do you think people buy games based on trailers like these?
Rumors of
No.
Yeah.
Because for
You
me,
reckon?
I feel like
I think some people do, yeah.
I feel like it's a waste of money, like.
Or at least they get hyped and they set something in their head that means they're gonna back this game no matter what happens.
I don't even think.
We have to find it.
I feel like this has to be free. Come on, man. You can't compete
It should be.
if it's not free. Surely.
Oh yeah, it probably will be free, innit?
A new way
Yeah, with the traders thing, today I saw Ghost of Tsushima their one. And that got me hyped for the game. That looked good, but I know the game's not gonna look like how it looks in the trailer.
Yeah. Every time I see it, I'm hyped.
JC's work on Far Cry Primal and
Do you know what make that
multiple
game
titles has
lit?
established him as a
If they add all their
top rated
characters
hero at
into it.
Ubisoft.
For me, what's exciting
What,
is
Ubisoft?
Hypescape
From scratch. That would actually be sick,
Yeah. Add like Sam Fisher, the Far Cry guys.
Welcome to the
Even the girl from
The game takes place in
Beyond Good and
2054.
Evil.
It's in a future where humanity has grown a little darker.
They've got a lot of
One
characters, man. They can do
companies
it.
there, they are launching what's called the
Give
hyperspace,
Ezio
which
a
is
gun,
a virtual
man.
world, the internet
When?
of the future, a place where everything converges.
You just have the apple of Eden, that's it.
Auto win every time. See, this is what your game looks like. Why did they lie to us? It's not like it's a bad looking
They
game.
also introduce a lot of new things.
I just want to know,
Opportunity to do parkour
show
on the
me
rooftops, to go
the
into
consoles
interiors
is
where
coming
it's
to.
much more narrow, much
That
more
is it.
stressful. You get to go to the landmarks.
coming
there's
to
more,
mobile phones
opportunities
everywhere.
to get cool items, but also more players. So it's a risk-reward kind
They
of
might as
thing.
well just put at the end, start putting not coming to Switch. There's so many
Hacks,
games.
special abilities that you can pick up on the fly to adapt your tactics. With hacks, you can do things like teleport yourself. You can wrap yourself into a ball and bounce around the battlefield.
Why?
So a
Why?
lot of abilities that let you have fun.
Why wouldn't you
There are
want to
toys
do
that
that?
you can play with.
Bouncing a ball and play with
Finally,
toys.
It's made as a
Yeah.
spectacular.
Why would you
When do
not
I
want to
kill
bounce
the-
on
Viewers will be able
Or when do I kill the
interact with
enemy?
the game on different levels through the Twitch extension. So every few minutes, there's going to be a vote, and viewers will be able to decide what effect they want to affect.
People are
the
going to be
whole battle. So
watching
things
as
like
well.
changing the
They're
gravity,
doing proper esport,
infinite
innit?
ammo or something
Yeah.
like that. So players, while this happens, really have to adapt to all kinds of stuff that is happening. So for me, it's really exciting because right now, as we speak, we're launching the open beta, and so it's going to be available for free-to-play for all PC players worldwide.
So if this
we
comes to
thank
PlayStation
all the
or
players,
Xbox,
all the streamers,
will you lot
all
play
the
this?
viewers who participated in tech test and who will
Well,
participate
I
in
think-
If it's free,
Yeah,
why not? I'll give it a try.
Did,
I'll
did
give
you
it a
play
try.
Fortnite when it came out?
I played it for like, if I've got
Ooh.
up to like 2 hours in that game together, I'll be very surprised. I'll be very,
If I have
I'll be very
30
surprised.
minutes, I'll be surprised. When I opened it and I started moving, I thought, nope, and deleted it. These graphics actually look decent.
Yeah, they're on PC though, definitely.
Yeah. But for a character shooter, they look good. I play it for the channel.
This looks like a game that would be fun. It depends on the team that you can play, like 3 to 4. I wouldn't play it on PC though. I can't. Yeah.
I
And
wouldn't
about
wanna
that
play
PC life.
Or just PC. Fair enough. PC's getting some love. It's longer overdue, I guess.
The digital world of the Hyperscape gave our artists and developers incredible freedom when it came to designing characters.
Production manager Anna Maria Musca is going to take us behind the scenes of character design.
Ah, come on, man.
My name is Anna Maria Musca.
Right.
I'm the
I actually
production
think this
manager
is the
of
highest
characters
quality
and weapons on
we
Hyperscape.
stream we've seen all
We
quarantine.
have paid an
It
exceptional
is, yeah,
amount of
but
detail
I
to our
just
characters.
I feel like they could do this at the end of the stream.
Yeah.
Like, if they really want to stay behind and
Well,
watch
we
it.
turn off the control all of this.
Wait, so you think this was better than PlayStation?
I think so.
You
Because
understand
even
what their
play,
motivations
it just
are
looks
and what
clear.
drives
Like
them
I'm
and what
looking at it
challenges
and I can
them.
see the graphics
the
clearly.
stream. Oh, okay,
Oh, the
yeah,
quality.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, even the way they've edited stuff together and transitions and stuff.
Yeah.
I think it's actually better than PlayStation's overall.
That's fair.
This person actually
That's
likes
coming
the
from
type of
PlayStation.
outfit
The
this
quality
person
is very good. Yeah,
enjoy
that's
the
true.
type of tattoos that we're putting on them.
I wonder
They
why
actually like
they're able to do it,
be
but
in
PlayStation
this body.
wasn't. It's a bit weird, but
Each season, we
Oh,
plan
damn,
to
man.
produce new outfits for these characters. So we're hoping some of
Cockiness
our players
maybe
are
on
gonna
PlayStation's
see
part.
the effort and maybe even correlate some of the accessories to what's going to happen in the game.
Basically,
We're
there's
very
going to be
excited to see it in
microtransactions.
pretty much.
Also, I think Ubisoft doesn't have a lot of rope, so
Generation of gaming.
they need to bring their A game every time.
Closely with console makers to take advantage of all the extraordinary capabilities these new consoles will
All
offer.
next gen? What?
Oh, okay.
Come on.
To tell us a little more.
So wait, what we
Hey
say?
everyone, Phil Spencer from Xbox.
Okay.
With
You showing
Dogs
next
Edition,
gen?
Ubisoft is supporting smart delivery. So you will get the absolute best version of the game
Okay.
on any version of Xbox
What?
you're playing on. On Series X, you'll get to take advantage of the amazing work the team has done with DirectX ray tracing
Okay.
to create an absolutely immersive version of London like you've never seen before. Ubisoft has a unique ability to create immersive worlds, setting a new bar that continues to drive our industry forward. I'm a huge fan of Assassin's Creed. I love the time I've spent exploring the world in Assassin's Creed Odyssey. And I can't wait for you to see
Good
the
game, by the way.
gameplay from Assassin's Creed Valhalla
Odyssey, yeah.
that's coming up now.
When he said you get the best version on every
I know you've
console,
been waiting to hear more
it sounded
about
like
this
he
game
was saying
since
it's
it
all
was
going to be the
announced
same
back in
game.
April.
I hope
And
that's
now
not
it's
right.
time for a deep dive into the world of Vikings.
My name is Julien Laferrière, and I'm the producer of Assassin's Creed.
Let's
So,
go.
Tony, if they
So a
show
couple
what
of
they
weeks
showed
ago, we
last,
announced Valhalla, and the reaction
but you know
from
what?
fans
Judging
was
from what
just
I've seen so
amazing.
far,
The
yeah,
time
I
period
think
of
it's going to look
Vikings
leaps and
is
bounds.
really,
It should
really
be.
inspiring.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a
They
good
should-
game.
Little research.
Yeah,
It's gonna be a
again.
good
We
game.
found
It's
that
gonna
Why
be a
has
good game.
Ubisoft not learned? Don't show us CGI ever.
Vikings were actually
gonna be a good
farmers
game.
trying to find new lands
I
for
have
them to
confidence
settle.
in that.
And so they had really human motivations. So for us to have this opportunity to tell kind of the real story about Vikings and kind of separate ourselves from the myths and the folklore is really something that drove us to make this game. The team went to Norway and England to take the same
Norway
roads
and
that
England,
the Vikings
okay.
did, to really experience
said Norway
what it
in
meant to be
England.
a Viking at that time. And then leaving Norway, which is barren but majestic, and just coming by boat in England and see those rolling green hills full of sheep,
He didn't
full
come
of
to our
life.
part of England.
It's just this moment that most likely the Vikings felt as well. You need to see this land of opportunity. And this is exactly the feeling we want players to experience in this game.
Yeesh, Northern Lights. Nice detail.
It is a personal adventure, you know, it is the story of Eivor, a Viking chieftain. Eivor is either a male or a female.
be a black
You decide when you start the game.
Male or female?
Oh,
They
snap.
will
I
have
just
to leave
realized.
Norway to settle
That's the
in
female
England
version.
because you just can't live in Norway anymore.
Yeah.
There's too much political pressure, no resources available. Obviously, in England, it's full of Anglo-Saxons and other people, and they don't really want you there. So you will have to fight your way there to kind of build your own settlement and
racist.
see your clan prosper.
But I said it's full of them. Like it's not their land. Because it's full of
Brutal
them.
warriors.
Ooh.
No gameplay.
The
Come
fact
on,
that
man.
They were mastering a lot of weapons coming from the medieval times really inspired us to kind of revamp the fight system,
Showing us Four Eyes
to
talking.
leverage the brutality and the intensity of Viking combat. Vikings were not only fighting face to face, they were masters of stealth and deception when needed.
No, they weren't,
They used
bro.
basically any sort of tactics they
They
could
weren't.
use to
Why is he
win the
lying,
battle.
bro?
So we wanted to
Lying to sell
portray
these
the full
copies, bro. I
range
get it. I
of
get it.
combat that you can imagine.
Man came
coming from
in
the
loud and
Vikings.
pillaged.
Swear to God.
Do that quietly.
I swear.
We are very happy to finally be able to show you the game we've all been working on.
Okay,
So
let's go, let's
please
go.
Enjoy this deep dive into Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
Let's go, baby. I'm putting this full screen, lads.
No.
Jeez, come on. Show these guys why Ghost is nothing. No.
When Ghost is game of the year, though.
Boy, I want it to be just so The Last of Us 2 doesn't win it, boy.
You play as Eivor, a Viking from Norway.
Ah, they're
who
showing
will
the-
lead his or her
No, wait,
battle-hardened
actually.
warriors across the North Sea.
I thought they were gonna show the section that we saw.
Eivor is driven by an
These
ambitious
character models again,
plan
man.
to build a thriving
They're hard
Norse
to get
settlement
behind.
in a hostile land.
The good of our clan
It is time we go a Viking.
Let's go.
Today we raid. That tomorrow we may
See,
build.
but the games do look good when you zoom
England is
out.
a dark age tangle of broken kingdoms and warring dynasties, a land of opportunity and riches. As you prowl England's rivers by
Oh, they don't have the big ships anymore. But that's fine. So I don't think no naval battle.
Okay, this looks much better than that leak.
Broke their head.
Yeah, slightly.
I don't want to see any kicks in this.
I can see a couple of frame drops in that though. What?
Oh, nice.
Oh, man.
That kick, I want to see it. This whole gameplay.
Oi! Nah, this looks. Oh wait, but they're not showing like continuous gameplay. I want to see continuous gameplay.
That's sick. Developing a settlement. I like that.
Access to useful services, better tools, and new settlers. At the heart of your settlement is the Alliance map. It will serve as a record of the allies you have made and a guide for future opportunities.
Allies of
The Viking age was
subservience.
a time of warriors
Two different
and
things.
legends. In Valhalla,
Oof.
you will find the largest variety
Jeez,
of enemies
that guy's
ever
moving
recorded
fast.
in an Assassin's Creed
That's what I
game.
want to hear. The variety of enemies is important.
Every archetype offers a unique challenge.
Oh.
Some will coordinate with their allies for special attacks.
Hey, this looks good,
Others will
man.
use nearby
Looks
objects
much
to their
better.
advantage.
Show continuous gameplay though, man. I want to see.
Run through his friend at her. That's jokes. The combat looks so much better than the league. Well done, Ubisoft.
I'm gonna wait until I see continuous again. Then I'll say that it looks much better.
No, but even now, like that leak was something else, man.
Yeah. That's
stun system to keep them at a distance, or finish them off.
Like the transitions look a lot cleaner in the combat.
But I can't like. I don't really like the movement of
To unleash
characters.
a
though,
deadly
man.
combination of attacks.
It's very animation based.
Yeah.
Customize your fighting style.
It's like a superhero, isn't it?
And become a legendary.
Yeah,
Viking
like he
warrior.
just moves mad quick.
I like the choose any two weapons thing though. That's sick.
All combinations of weapons are available to dual wield.
That's
including two
childish.
shields.
Why do you need two shields?
Two shields. That's hilarious.
It's childish shit out.
Jesus.
That's so jokes that it took him that long to get to stealth.
Oh, they're going back to this, where you can like blend in.
Just blend it. Yeah.
You may need to
They're actually an assassin again. They took 2
avoid
games off.
unwanted attention in towns and bustling cities. Use Eivor's hood and cloak to blend with crowds and slip past watchful eyes. An unseen hunter among the people.
So they're going back to basics.
Yeah.
From capital cities and villages to the dense forests and rolling hills of England, exploration is vital to keeping yourself sharp. You must feed off the
Fishing
land if you hope to endure.
and hunting.
Hunt
That
and
wolf
forage
is
to replenish
huge.
your
What?
health, fortify your equipment.
Wait.
Suplex a wolf.
Hey, bro, it's a Viking.
Temples and Roman ruins and new activities and challenges.
I think they're
to strengthen
capable of
yourself
anything, bro.
And your settlement.
I think it's so jokes they've made the Viking assassin before they made a samurai and assassin.
Nah, this looks good, man. This actually looks good. I'm even though like I don't know the animations on the characters, I'm still a bit like
the enemy
A bit too rushed.
Yeah.
In a series
They're
of
blended alright, but it's very
Assassin's
like
Creed
quick
Valhalla will
transitions.
feature massive assaults in which you will lead Eivor's army into
That's
battle
taken straight from
against
For Honor,
every
isn't it?
guarded Saxon
Siege.
Reclaim her. Today we fight for your land, and tomorrow we rebuild. For
Assassin's
Bit
Creed
slow.
Valhalla will transport you to wondrous and haunted lands.
They love. Is that
Inspired by Norse
4?
myths and England's pagan roots. It will challenge and surprise with unforgettable characters, thrilling triumphs, and tragic losses, giving you the chance to live your own.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't lie. This looks interesting, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very interesting.
Ubisoft, they've done well with the time that they said, yeah, let's
Yeah.
take off. That's 2 games that I'm definitely getting from Ubisoft then. Well,
can we have For Honor 2 now? November 19th, 17th. See, they're saying that the consoles are going to be released on the 20th.
9th century England is truly unlike anything the franchise has seen before. Assassin's Creed Valhalla
they're
will
only
release
going to show
this
that one more
holiday
game.
season
That's it.
on Xbox Series
Hopefully
X,
it's For Honor 2.
PlayStation 5,
Don't let me
Xbox
down,
One,
Ubisoft.
PS4, PC,
There we go, Tony.
and Stadia.
there we go. Let's go, baby.
We're wrapping up today, but before we go, our
Oh, wait.
Stadia.
Steve Guillemot is here to share a few words.
Okay, Far Cry 6.
I hope you will have enjoyed what you have seen today, and that you will love playing these games. I'm proud of our teams for delivering an ambitious, broad, and creative lineup of games.
Well, you were saying what Gus is meant to be in Far Cry 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have a lot more.
Was he the villain?
Yeah.
So you will have
Oh, wait,
another
I just
Ubisoft
realized.
Forward to reveal even more
What's that?
about our upcoming
They're having
games.
anotking one.
But before
Because I was
ending
thinking,
this show,
there's a
we
few
have
games
one
that
more
they haven't
thing to
shown.
share
Like,
with
what
you.
about Gods and Monsters? There's a few things that they didn't show. This is obviously Far Cry.
Yeah. There we go. Far Cry is always quite cinematic games with good villains, though, isn't it? So this should be good.
Definitely. So this is 3. That's 3 games that I'm getting in this fiscal year.
Let's hope they keep the co-op in. All of their games should have co-op, to be fair.
Do you know what? They said that they're bringing Uplay plus the Stadia. So I'm hoping that
Get
I'll
them all for
be-
cheap.
Yeah, I'll just
They haven't mentioned Stadia once today, mate.
They did.
They're
They,
not doing-
they just did
Nah.
for Assassin's Creed. They showed them, bro. Don't disrespect me. That's Stadia's my platform, B.
They come out at the end. Sorry, accidentally put that Stadia is going to be getting this game. That was an incorrect graphic. They love trailers, innit?
Yeah, they love it.
Well, this was like a movie trailer.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, they said they're gonna have another one, so I'm expecting like that second one is gonna be like gameplay.
Just gameplay. Yeah. Well, I guess Far Cry, they're literally announcing it, making it official now, isn't it? But the other ones will see.
They're showing like
I think they're not going to show gameplay. Watch.
I hope they do.
Nah, they won't. They won't. It's coming out in like February, so it's still a long way away. They won't show gameplay. Watch them show gameplay now. It's just a trailer. This is the trailer that we saw, but we didn't see in English. Oh, I don't know if you saw it. Did you guys see it? Did I send it to you?
I didn't see
I sent this. I mean, I've seen this, but it was in French.
Okay. I just saw the scene from.
But useless.
I think you're gonna watch. I want to watch this, so let's stay quiet.
Papa.
Now, the grenade is simple. It has 4 basic parts. The shell, which contains the explosive, the fuse, the handle, and of course, the pin.
What are you doing?
Bad guy.
Breathe. The pin simply holds the handle in place. It is only when you let go that this grenade goes boom. Follow me. Now. I am El Presidente, which means that someday you will be El Presidente. And our people, they do not know how to be happy. They are torn apart by opinions, noise, indecision, strangled by their own freedoms. Even if you have love in your heart, even if you want what's best for them, if you only want to save them from themselves.
No.
They will hate you, Diego. Everything you say, do, believe, will be wrong.
Okay, so his name's Diego. Jeez.
They will answer you with screams. They'll call you evil. A monster. And give you this. So you tell me, are you evil? Are you a monster? Because our country is like this grenade, except it has two basic parts. Our people and you must clutch them nice and tight, or we all go boom. Do you understand now? Prove it.
What a trailer.
He's a bad guy, man.
Wow. Who's interested? Who's interested? That's day one for me.
And with that, we're wrapping up our
To
first
show me some
Ubisoft
gameplay,
Forward.
man.
Yeah, I need to see gameplays
Today,
first.
we've seen the next
But
generation
then
of
again, I've never
Assassin's
played
Creed,
any of the Far Cry's in it, so
the birth of
I don't know what to
resistance
expect
in
from it.
Watch Dogs Legion,
You should play Far Cry 3.
the cyber chaos
Probably the
of
best in the
Hyperscape, and the epic
series.
reveal of Far Cry's newest installment,
That's the one in the
along
jungle,
with
isn't
so
it?
much more.
Yeah.
Remember, we'll be back later this year with another Ubisoft Forward filled with tons of game news and updates.
I think the most innovative was probably 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
But he didn't have a good villain. Head god.
I wonder why they're only just showing 5 seconds and then
Hey everyone,
continue.
welcome to the Ubisoft Forward show. My name is Yusuf Naguid, and this is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. We're
They're
gonna
cutting
take a
out all
deep
the
dive
blemishes.
into about 30 minutes of gameplay. And we're
Okay.
going over very special
Let's go.
stuff.
Are we staying? Are we staying?
Yeah, you know, I think they're gonna show what was leaked, you know.
Probably, you know. But
Because what was leaked was about half an hour as well.
yeah.
Tell us exactly what's going on.
I hope it's polished up though.
So here we're
Well, to say this is what it actually looks like.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I think they're gonna show. Yeah, they're gonna show exactly that. But I think this is exactly what they're gonna. We saw that it's gonna look as bad.
And so here Avar or Viking Raider
No,
is taking
I think probably what was leaked, they probably edited it to make it look worse than it was.
And his clan.
Maybe.
So who
because
exactly is
the other
Rued
one it
and
looked
why
so
does Eivor
dark,
sort of
like
wanna pick a fight with him?
just didn't look
Basically,
right.
Rued comes into play about
Textures
halfway
were
through
trash.
the story where at the beginning of the
I
arc,
still don't like the
something
character
that
models.
happens before. Rued basically caused a lot of turmoil within the territory.
Not even the whole
Oswald,
model,
who's
the
sort
face.
of Elderman to
Faces
be
look
to
busted,
inherit this
man.
territory needs your help to take him down. Oswald having just
So
been
what would
defeated
you
in
rate the
previous quests, and so
presentation
here this is
then?
revenge, but also accomplishing your own.
7.
So Fizz, as you're talking, we're
7,
seeing
8.
combat.
I think it's been good, to
Can you
be
tell us
honest,
a
man.
little bit about the changes to combat this summer?
It was. It's no EA, so.
Basically, a lot of new mechanics to it.
What would you rate
So
it?
we added like some dual wielding.
Yeah,
to
I'll
the
probably
player,
give it like an
a stun
8.
system
I
in
think
there. And we
the only
really
thing
needed
is
to
like
do this to sort
they
of
didn't
portray
really
that sort of
show
the
a
brutality
lot of
that
games
comes
as
with
such
being
in it.
like
They only showed what.
Viking, so it sort of fits into that.
I'm not including any of the mobile games, and I ain't got no time for that. I've probably played like 4 games.
Yeah, they okay, a high percentage of the games that they've shown, I'm gonna play. I'm gonna get. So I can't.
Yeah.
I can't fault them for that.
Are they gonna show us next gen gameplay?
I think this is.
Here, Eivor has taken her entire army through the assault, and finally it's revealed that our
It looks like the P. It probably is the PC one.
and Rued has him captive.
I think every company is a bit unsure about showing next gen gameplay just yet, just in case their game doesn't look as good
as it should.
Yeah.
They reveal it, and then the first party games come and blow them out the water.
We've seen that Oswald is alive. We have Rued within our sights. What's the next step here?
So the next
Who's feeding these wolves, man? Why are they so big?
She has her allies. They can take care of the rest of the army. Now
That guy's got a Hellberg, man.
Against Rued in one of our boss battles, actually.
Your battle is not yet won, Oswald.
Oh, that's
And
sick.
it's worth pointing out, actually, that here what we're
I
showing
can't lie,
is
man.
that
This
they're,
combat, I really don't like
going
it,
and
man.
facing off against Rued aggressively.
This
I think
guy's
it looks so
watching
trash.
one weapon.
To support a 360
One weapon
degree
gameplay.
approach in these things.
You can
So
distract.
for
I get
approach
it.
just a
It
little
doesn't
more
look great.
stealthy and gotten at least like a good critical hit on either Rued
It's got
or
like
Wolf, so you can play this a little bit
glimmers in it.
strategically if that's
That when she got taken out by her feet. That
It's
looks
no
cool.
ghost. It's no Ghost of
Here, but
Tsushima.
also his pet wolf, right?
Here, one of my preferred strategies is to eliminate the wolf first.
Kill these
just
pets.
It looks
fire
like
on him,
Assassin's
takes at least
Creed
one opponent out of
combat
the
right now. To be
combat.
honest.
Now Rued
This is
will
what-
have
It looks.
extra
I was hoping
abilities
they'll
that come into
improve
play
on it.
if you do eliminate his wolf. But I
A lot.
It looks a little bit different, but it
having
looks
one
pretty much
opponent
the
less in
same.
the battlefield makes for a good strategy in the whole.
She's not. This
Bro,
person.
look at the way they're moving. What is
Yeah,
this?
she's a superhero. She got way too fast then.
Only the cold dark of Niflheim awaits you.
Oh, they've got weak spots. Oh, that's new.
Why doesn't they should be roomed, wolf-kissed? Made thralls, not treated as equals. We are better than this, than all of them.
Do not drag
Yeah,
me down.
when you're fighting the weak groups, it looks a lot better than when you're fighting bosses, boy.
Oh my
What happened? Sorry, I wasn't watching. What happened?
She hit him and then cutscene. That's how the fight ended. There was no like
Oh,
swift
So we
transition
defeated
into it.
Rued. We freed
Come on, Ubisoft.
Look,
man.
how can he show that? Come on, man.
Prefers
That's so
for
bad,
to
man.
be
Come on,
kept alive.
Ubisoft,
So you
man.
basically have to choose: are you going to go against his wishes or stay true to your nature?
So we have this choice to make, but before we get into that, I want to rewind a little bit because
She's not even breathing hard.
But
Oh man.
Come on, man. What are you
really
doing?
had to recruit
Is that what we're
She had a-
picking?
Get some troops, get some allies.
No, it's just- it's
it
the
was
polish
fine.
that
If
makes
we had
it
seen
2020.
what happened, yeah, nah.
No, I didn't see. I didn't see what happened, so I can't really speak. But yeah,
It was the fight ending in like she chopped him, took his last bit of health, and there was no transition. Just went straight to him on the floor. And she was standing there like she hadn't had a fight.
Strategy, you can do that, and you'll have some of the ingredients or of the assets there that will have been.
But it's
sabotaged,
open world.
but
Maybe
you
we're being
still
too
need
harsh.
a army.
Nah,
So
I don't
here what
think
we're
so.
seeing is
We should be
Eivor going
harsh.
around the countryside and raising what we call a fyrd, which is the men and the women of the territory who come up and fight in the name of a king. So here, Eivor is going around
those
and trying to
faces,
convince
man.
people to fight in the name of
They're
all
getting to me.
finally take down
I don't like
the
'em.
that is Rued.
Defending East Anglia. Defending
it's
you.
because
But
you've
I
been
know
spoiled
this-
by Naughty Dog. That's all it is. You've been spoiled by Naughty Dog.
Not even
Go
like-
watch Ghost of Tsushima's trailer, and tell me that those faces look good. They don't look good. We've just been spoiled.
The main character's
by-
face looked good. Jin's face.
Nah.
But then, even the main character looks broken in this. That's the one character that needs to look on point.
Add to our
Yeah,
cause.
that's true.
But first, we sort of need to do him a favor. Is that right?
Yeah, so
I think
obviously
even
these people
playing
have been run down by
Death
Rued
Stranding,
and,
because the character
attacks
models
out
in that
territory,
are
so I think a
on
lot of these
point.
people have sort of lost hope, and so you need to show them that there is
There's like
hope.
7
And so
characters
here
in the whole
Eivor is
game, so
basically
it doesn't really
helping
count.
them take back
Jam.
their base locations by taking a couple men and
It's probably the best
raiding
character
a
model in game
nearby,
in Death Stranding.
township, basically taking
Need to
it back
transfer
the
that to
people
a
and showing that there's
more mass
reason to
appealing
continue
game.
fighting, and then get them on your side.
Wait, Tony, have you seen the score? I know it's got nothing to do with this, but have you seen the score for the Bournemouth?
Oh yeah, 4-1
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah,
Maybe
4-1,
even
yeah.
5. Hey, I'm happy with that, boy. Look at Bournemouth saving us. Bournemouth saving us. Do you know what their games after that are? Liverpool? No, it's not Liverpool. Man United. No, Leicester.
Oh, Leicester. Oh yeah, Leicester are done.
Yeah. I don't think they're coming top 4 anymore.
You have archery or like range combat abilities.
I think they got you. They got Tottenham.
Yeah, they got us last game of the season. Yeah, they're done now.
I like the execution animations, but I think it's just because it reminds me of For Honor.
Fizz, we just saw this giant pulse go out.
They've taken a lot from their other games. I
Is what we
respect
call the Odin sight. The Odin sight is basically our interpretation of the eagle vision from previous games, and we thought it was good to sort of bring that back. It's basically Eivor's intuition. It's how she perceives the world. When player uses that, you can.
That's childish.
It'll highlight basically interactive objects, like things that will bring.
I think,
advantage.
yeah.
We'll have
I think we're looking for
arrows,
realism
like
in a
health
game that's not
consumables that are
aiming
in there.
for realism.
So it really is like a good way of sort of understanding the world and showing you like things that you can go and touch.
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of things we can touch, we just picked up this awesome new weapon.
It's something we wanted to play with
Nunchucks.
on Assassin's Creed Valhalla, where we have fewer weapons in the game, but you can invest in more. So they
Oh wow,
become
you
your
can smash windows
weapon.
now.
And so depending what
That's
your
an improvement.
preferred playstyle is or your preferred weapon type, then you can go and choose. I'm gonna.
Oh god, this game it looks like a 7 out of 10 for me.
I know why you would think that, but you need to be in the game to understand that. I don't know what it is with this game, but yeah, I know what you mean. I get what you mean. It's a
As you travel through the world, you explore locations. You
A
can
lot of
find
games
new
feel
folks that
better than they
add
look.
Abilities that you
Yeah.
can go and invest in, put into your loadout, then go into the different locations or the different quests in the game, and
You're
use
right,
them
mate.
depending on what your playstyle is.
Now we've recaptured this village, we've
my
secured
days.
more
Going
troops
crazy.
for our assault.
Oh, so they've
Let's
changed
jump back
the
now and figure out what we
like
want
the
to
equal
do.
vision thing. I think no.
Yeah, it's called Odin Sight now.
The rightful king of East
I just don't know
Anglia
why you would
spared
make
your life
a
today, and so it will
a
be.
Norse mythology game after God of War came out this gen.
Okay.
It's hurting yourselves.
Compassion is a virtue suited for anyone, Eivor, including you.
This game might still be good. We'll see.
The thing is, I feel like it will have a good story, yeah.
Being a Norse Viking,
But it just don't look good. It doesn't look good.
No, but you've been spoiled this generation, and then
So, this is the end of the generation. If anything, it should look top 5 games.
nah, no way.
Oh, stop it,
Yeah,
Kika.
you know, when I was playing, I decided to listen to Oswald and spare Rued's life.
Nah,
but
it should
what
look
exactly
at
is
top
the
5 games
relationship like
because
between
it's
Eivor
literally
and
the last game coming out.
So the relationship between Eivor and Oswald is an alliance. It's basically
Especially
Eivor's
if they're sharing that
territories,
next gen gameplay.
that
I
initially
hope
created
it's not-
in
GTA 5
I don't
was
know,
better than
maybe.
this.
And obviously, if you want to set up a new,
I really hope
settlement,
this is
you
current
wanna
gen
have-
gameplay.
Make sure that your neighbor is friendly.
It may be.
So
I
if
don't
you're in
know.
East Anglia,
Because if it's not,
for the
oh
job
my
where putting him in
I feel like it's PC.
position of
No,
power
actually,
would help her
I
sort
don't
of
know.
secure her territory.
To be fair, PC has been bumped in the past.
Earlier on to the
Like with
territory,
2K, they gave him the
comes in here,
PS3
meets
version,
Oswald.
Xbox
The problems
360
he had
version
with
of
Rued are sort of
NBA
put to light,
2K14.
and going through the arc, you basically help him deal with Rued and aligning basically Danes with Saxons in one territory.
Have any of you been listening to what the story is about?
Fizz,
No.
we've completed
I've been in and out.
Remember the guys talking. I forgot it was talking.
I've been trying to watch the game.
Anglia. So
see what's
before we
going
head
on.
off to Oswald's wedding, what do you say we head out, have some fun, and see what we can get into in the open world?
That sounds
Horse
great.
riding, it's hard to get wrong.
So we see a cat here with a speech bubble above it, and you best believe if you let me talk to a cat, I'm gonna talk to a cat.
Yeah, these are some of our
Okay, weirdo.
some of my favorite moments actually in the game where we put out a whole bunch of events throughout the territory.
Can you assassinate the kid?
And it sort of rewards again exploration.
Look at the
going
woman
around.
on the left.
It's a chance
Are
for
you
us
looking at
also
her
to
head?
sort of show
Moving around.
outside of
Oh
Eivor.
my
Of course,
god!
we're
What are you
dealing
telling me
with
about this
more
game?
like politics
He just
and
relaxes
warfare,
and then.
this shows us
What
like
are you
more
telling me about this game?
Oh, man,
sort of
but
permit us
what's
to
in it?
Come on, man.
a bit more.
Oh,
Come
man.
on. This game's getting on my nerves.
And so here, basically, like, you're trying to help.
But I feel like
with his cat
not many games have the
ultimately
polish of the
get that
games that you've been
cat to
playing.
sort of join your crew.
Amulet, it's
as a
2020.
cat raider.
No, but you can't.
And your big studio. This is not a small studio. This is a big studio.
You can't compare every game to Spider-Man and God of War.
I think
That's polished beyond polish.
And you can't compare every game to Spider-Man or God of War or whatever it is here. But look at that, like you're showing this here as the pinnacle of your gameplay, and you have a woman whose head is moving left, right, down. Oh, come on, man.
I don't think they can reach them levels.
I don't know. Okay, do you know what?
So starting out on this project,
When it's
I
a
think the
game
Viking
this
long
big
ship
and
is
ambitious,
one of the
it will
biggest
be
images
difficult
that we all
to
have
get
when we play
everything
Vikings
to
in
be
our game.
polished.
And
I
so
get
Vikings
it,
had
but
this
it should be
Cyberpunk
more
done it.
polished than
Design for
than
longship
this.
that had a very shallow
I'm just
hull,
saying, Cyberpunk done
permitted
it.
them to go very far inland.
And
I'm
they're
just
smaller
thinking, do you know
studio.
what? If we go back to
Viking Raider,
what's
like on pretty much
a really good game that you like?
we added
That's
that
open
into the
world.
game where you can basically sail up to any location
Horizon Zero
and
Dawn.
just
Horizon
decide
Zero
to
Dawn.
disembark with your
Well, all
guys
the
and
animation
raid
is
a
perfect in
location,
that game.
loot all his treasure, get
Probably
back
not.
on the ship,
They were
and
more
continue
polished than this, I
sailing
think.
down the
Okay, fair
river.
enough.
But I don't think you
I
can
can't
compare
remember, but
Ubisoft to these first parties. I don't think you could be as better than either side first parties. Because if you compare this to like a Gears of War, this isn't touching it. I don't think.
Oh,
yeah, obviously, but
this
that's
is no way.
Come on,
I think
man,
you have to
that's not
compare
fair.
them to other AAA
So we
publishers who make lots and lots of
stories
games a year.
songs into the ship. So basically,
You
as the
reckon?
player is
Alright,
going
so who
around,
does that?
you could decide to
Who makes big
have
open
your
world
skull
games?
sort of sing a song
That
for
makes
you
a lot of games.
as you row down the river.
Fallout,
But you can also decide,
Bethesda,
depending on
Fallout.
who the raiders are in your
their
ship.
games
This
are
looks
always
better than
trash.
Fallout. This looks better
Their
than
games always
Fallout.
been trash though. So.
This looks better than Fallout. This looks better than well.
So this looks better than Mafia 3. Mafia 3 was a good game.
So here we're
Okay,
seeing
fair
a
enough.
bit of a
And
different
then
view.
mid.
Exactly what we're looking
The
at.
light looks
We
nice
had
in
this
this stuff.
on previous Assassins where you would like ride on your horse and you
It
could
looks
pull
better than
out,
Mad
have
Max.
the road, the
But that
horse
came
follow
out
the
like
tracks.
to
We
be
have a
honest, like
similar thing for the
graphically,
ship where
it
you
looks
put
very
up your
nice
sails,
graphically.
it's cruising
Unless
across
you look
the
at
ship,
the
you
pictures.
can pull
I'm
back,
just seeing
take in
little
the
issues.
scenery,
Like I
listen
don't
to
like the
some
combat,
songs or some
and
stories,
I'm just seeing
and
little
just
issues
take it
with
all in.
the way people's faces look. It looks to me like it's going to be one of those games. You'll be talking to someone and their mouth will be moving, but their face will not do anything. Like, yeah,
Alright, let's see. Let's see.
Related, right?
Yeah, so here what we have is what we call flighting, which was an activity that Norse people would partake in. They would like to have a battle of wits and sort of poetry where insults would be
No
thrown
emotion.
back and forth between each other. The idea was to try and have a good insult, but also to
you know
have
what?
a good rhythm.
I don't think it's mocap.
a good
No,
rhyme
that's the
in there.
thing.
No,
So
it's not. It's
Games-
not.
basically
Obviously,
They
it
hit a
can't be.
different level. When you mocap it, games hit a different level. So like
Yeah.
Last of Us,
I think.
face
I think,
animations look amazing. But
I
that's
think you're
mocap.
right. I think you're right, Ams. You need to. It's not fair to compare it to companies that don't make big games like this with a lot of other games. Because like even when I think of like Cyberpunk, that one it looks special. It looks like it's mocap, but they're only making that one game.
Trick behind it.
Yeah, it's more
was
detailed.
to
Yeah.
choose the right insult.
Like even like
So-
Red Dead, a lot of it was mocap, wasn't it? So I don't think
It's
it's
true,
fair.
yeah, but you have to remember that Ubisoft is a big studio. This is not like 10, 12 people that are creating this, creating Rainbow Six, creating blah blah blah. Like there are hundreds of people working on the games at the same time.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
This is the thing.
It's not.
Have you?
But they have a shorter time span though.
Yeah,
Like they
they've,
give
they've got like
themselves,
2
like,
years.
2 years.
And this game is probably bigger than
Most games.
most games.
True.
Because most games don't repeat this. Even Odyssey is bigger than most games.
Yeah, Odyssey will last you a year. If you went and played that game for a year, it would last you a year. It's like I'm talking. Would you say that is as big as like Skyrim?
Activity, so we're fishing here.
Probably bigger than Skyrim. It's just that in Skyrim you don't have.
We gave Eivor a fishing line, so you can actually throw out a line and go catch some
efficient
fish.
vehicles to get
This is
around.
used basically
There's
to,
plenty of horses in Assassin's Creed to move fast
play
on.
into our new health loop where the player will lose health in the world, and it doesn't automatically regenerate like we would have in the past. So you actually have to go out and get some supplies. So you'll find mushrooms and some food that you can gather.
Long.
But
I don't
here,
like that.
You can also catch some fish and
I don't like
consume that to
collecting
regain some
health. I feel like that's a
We
relic
also
of the past.
We'll sometimes have it in certain
Needed
quests.
to
So
do that in
it's a
thing,
good way
though.
to sort of chill out on the
In
side
Last
of
of Us.
of the water.
No, not in
and
Last
just,
of Us.
Again,
In
take it all in.
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Oh yeah,
With
I don't like
Horizon,
it.
it was literally you're just running
So this is
around.
what
You
we call
collect a
one of
plant.
our offering
With this
altars.
one,
So
all
the
the
idea
fishing
is
thing
that
is a
you
bit
will
long
find
still.
these around the world, and
I don't like it.
offerings to
Yeah,
them.
even
So
in Last of Us, you had to
like
do it,
animal
but
parts
it
and
seemed
stuff
to
that you
fit
can
with the
find around the
survival
world.
aspect.
Here, what you're seeing though is
I don't
sort
like
of
it in
like
action
Oh,
games.
what?
Like-
You just prefer like
where
when your health
as you're
regenerates
up and you get
after
interrupted by
combat
some-
scene and stuff.
Some kids
Okay.
that
Even during combat, like
steal your stuff.
in like action games, I hated
just a way for us to
Wolfenstein
sort of
having to collect
showcase that,
health.
Yeah, that
systems
shit.
and activities
I
the world
actually stopped
can
playing
sort of
that
play
game,
in
man,
with
just
some
because of that.
quests and
No, and the thing is, I don't even. Is it me? Yeah, that game. I swear the hit markers, like they're just the worst. You don't even know where you're getting shot from. Half of the time. Is it just me?
You have to look around, didn't it?
Nah, man.
In real life, bubbles will pop up around you.
No,
to
but I'm
see.
gonna know where the bullet comes from, innit? Because it's entering my back, so I know it's from behind me. There's no hit markers in that game. It's so weird. I just said, nah, I'm good with this. The first one was so good, though.
The death of who is Avar, what
I don't
motivates
like
her,
collecting health,
how
man.
she can interact with the world outside of warfare and politics.
I don't know why they've changed it. Because as soon as you finish
also
a bit of
showcases, like,
combat
a different
in
facet of the
Odyssey,
world at the same
your
time.
health will just restore.
So
So
it
it's
just
a bit
widens
weird
the
that they
breadth of the
changed that.
stories that we can tell.
So who
You see, this
exactly
game
are these two
is
children?
reminding me a
These are
lot
kids
of like
of
Tomb Raider,
Eastalia. They are
the
going
character
through
models
tough
and the
times,
faces, and
with whatever route
like
it's
where
been
nothing is happening.
doing
You're
to
just
the
talking
territory.
like
And so they're just here
nothing's
trying
happening.
to survive and basically exploit the people that are there.
I feel
to
like
make
Tomb
off
Raider,
things.
they improved that.
It was kind of nice to see.
Yeah,
that
I think
Eivor wasn't
yeah,
really
the character
necessarily
models in
upset
Tomb
with
Raider
them for
shadowed
shooting
the Tomb
them,
Raider.
and, after you talk to
Yeah.
them, you have the choice
Yeah,
of
that looked
helping
very
them.
good.
You can, give them food. Give them
That game was a mocap though, was it?
Or maybe just say
It was.
Hey, good luck.
I don't know if it was. I was asking.
I feel like
And
it
this is
is.
something we also wanted to do a lot. Like with
The cutscenes, anyway, I feel like they were.
as well, but we want to give a lot of this agency into players' hands so that they can sort of shape.
Need a big
Eivor
budget to
little bit,
mocap though.
Not really.
Who she is, so it represents them a
Well,
little
to
bit
get
more, and they
proper
can
actors
roleplay
in,
that a little bit,
pay them, and
better.
Oh
And again,
yeah,
it
yeah.
just gives her like a little bit more humanity in these
I
moments.
feel like a lot of more people are gonna do it this gen though. Coming.
Yeah, I bet they have to.
Yeah.
You can't have emotionless characters talking to each other. Next generation of consoles.
Or what I think might happen is people like these, like Assassin's Creed and Ubisoft, they need to speak to people like Cyberpunk, like CD Projekt Red, and find out. Look, how do you get these facial animations working so
I
well
think
for like
AC
so many
veterans might
characters?
recognize
Because
this
they
here,
can't.
but,
It's not
what
gonna.
exactly is Eivor chasing
Can't
down?
keep happening like
Yeah,
this.
so here you're
Well,
seeing
with
Eivor,
Ubisoft, they got a good
running
relationship
down
with PS
one of
and
her
Microsoft, so
tattoo,
it should be
images.
easy
So
enough for them
this
to just go to them and say,
challenging the
"We need to
player on
improve our
free-run
games that are
abilities,
going on your
but also
console."
for fans of the
That's
series,
true.
sort of pulling at their heartstrings for some beloved features.
So are we going to be able to tattoo Eivor?
Yes, by collecting these tattoos, you actually bring them back to your
San
settlement,
Andreas.
and then you can customize different body parts, having different tattoos everywhere. So again, another form of expression, and it's sort of to represent that Viking culture.
Fizz, one of my favorite things when I was just out there exploring East Anglia was coming upon a house or a building and realizing that there was a chest inside, but that there was no easy way in. And in this case, I saw all the doors were barred, but I knew that because there was a chest in there, there must have been some way to get inside. So I went around the back and found a way in.
Yeah, I'm glad you actually caught on to that. You're pointing at something
That
that
was
we
a compelling
wanted to
story, man.
work on a
Thanks.
lot on Valhalla, where we wanted the exploration to make you feel
Should just shoot
smarter.
the lock
So
off a door with an arrow.
we played a lot with puzzle solving, so making sure that every house that you find sort of
Pretty cool.
appeals to you, like it draws your attention.
Also,
and
it
then
wouldn't
you
work.
want to come and explore it. It's not given to you. You still have to work for it a little bit. So it'll challenge you on your observation skills, logic, just trying to find how do I get into this. So we play a lot with level design, quest design to offer challenges.
If every
to
big
players, and
building's a puzzle in
basically
this,
come
I
out of it
don't have the
with
time, man.
feeling for
It's too
exploration,
big to
but you
be
also get
searching
to
every
see
building and have to do
more
a
of a
puzzle.
story behind these locations, which we've crafted. So it gave us a little bit more time to sort of slow down the experience and tell a different version of a story.
Okay.
It looks nice though, man.
It looks like a pre-game. And this is just on a stream as well. Will look better in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, speaking about exploration and just finding things out in the world, I was just wandering and came across this clearing and found this kind of morbid altar.
Yeah, so this is one of our bigger events that we have scattered in the world. So as Eivor explores, she can find altars like this, and by interacting with them, here it's a trap that's been set by this character named Regan. Now there's a bigger story behind all this. There's multiple steps to it later on. So this is one of the moments. It permits us to go into a slightly more mystical realm.
I think so. Yeah.
Play with a boss
Do you
fight
think the
that
woman's
has
going to be the better
more
character
magical
to play with
abilities, if you
again?
will.
I'm probably gonna play with the man, even though I did it with the last. I played it as the man in the last one as well. So.
And so here the
I played the woman in the last one because they were saying that her performance is a lot better.
It's true. But I just got used to it with the man.
And so she starts
I did a second playthrough. Well, I started a second playthrough. I didn't actually like get too far with the woman, and I was just like, yeah, her voice acting is much better.
Go into the
One of us going to be the same this time. They might just get lower rating like everyone else. Guarantee a good performance, I guess.
Bruh. Nah, I don't think so. He ain't got time to be doing 80-hour games. She's in Halo as well. Did you know that?
Who's that?
Yeah.
Laura.
I think she's the main character in Gears 5 as well, isn't it?
Is it?
Well, who's she in Halo? She's Spartan.
She is a Spartan. She's a Spartan. She's one of the Spartans.
She's just everyone.
So we just saw here that Regan belongs to something.
Even black.
Oh, is this Laura Bailey as well?
Yeah, that's correct. You'll get a little bit more backstory on who they are. So we don't.
I think this is below her pay
But
grade.
it creates like
probably.
a sort of greater story that is not on the main path in any way, but it is still very rich and adds to the lore of this world and actually plays into history.
So we just had.
Did I say God of War,
exciting,
Gears of
really
War?
intense
Gears of War, I meant
boss
to say.
battle.
No, you said Gears 5.
I think it's time for something a little bit more relaxing and calm.
If she's the,
Katie?
I think she,
Here it's all about
Is it Katie the main character?
yourself with the
Yeah, I
highs
think
and
so,
the
yeah.
lows. So here we
Yeah, I
have
think
a
that's it.
low chill moment of what we call
That game
building a
was good, though.
cairn. So Eivor, as she explores the world, will find these sort of meditative areas where you have a pile of rocks that you could just stack on top of one another using physics. And I mean, yeah, the ultimate goal is to try and get the highest pile of rocks, but really it's about taking
Oh my
insights,
days. This is the worst part I've seen of this game.
taking a step back,
I
and
don't know why.
building something.
I don't know
You
what
know,
they do.
people will be here spending time.
100%. I don't want to see this.
Test of mind and wit.
Oh my gosh.
Stack the cairn stones high and wide into any shape.
Why
Just
is
got
this
to
a
do
thing?
You can spend as
Go.
much time as you want building these
Am I
things.
stacking
and
rocks?
as
This
you
is
want.
lit.
What is this for? What is this for, though?
Like a lot of these
What does it do for my life?
You're building a rock to heaven, innit?
The cool thing is that once
Take
you
a
build
long
it
time looking
and you
at this.
decide to get out of it, it sort of stays there, and so that's yours, right? And until
This is what the
moment when
Vikings
you
used
come
to
back
do.
and you want to build a new one,
And then you
it's
accidentally
sort
walk
of
into
cool
it
that
with the
we
character
can
mod.
give
Start
the
again.
players to express
Oh,
themselves.
okay. So it's like it
As
actually has a
we've
purpose. Oh,
explored
okay, fair
East
enough.
Anglia,
It has a
we've Met
purpose.
some children.
But still, it's bullshit.
Now it's finally time to go and head off to Oswald's wedding.
Yeah, so this is the moment it's all been built
Cared
up
about no
to.
Oswald.
By the moment you get into the territory, it's sort of like mentioned by Oswald that he's trying to get married with his Dane lady, And so as you go through the arc, that's sort of like the underlying thread. Really, it's about Rued creating turmoil in the territory and helping Oswald sort of get above that and show that he's a good leader. And so you finally, after going through all of that arc, finally
This guy's got a very
together,
punchable
go
face.
through their wedding,
Oswald
and they're
character.
invited to attend the ceremony. And then all the activities and fun times that comes afterwards.
Do you know what I think it is?
Yeah, as much as we've seen,
I think their faces are modelled by an artist
it's nice to see, you know, the joyous side of it as well.
rather than like scanned in from real people.
We really wanted to
I think that's
play
the
on
difference.
in Valhalla, where being a Viking is not
Yeah,
only
of
about
course.
being a
That's why they
raider
look so
or warrior.
clayface.
That would be long
There's
to.
revelry, there's feasting, there's
Yeah, it'll
partying
take them a
that goes,
while.
and like if
But at least the
someone
main
goes to the party,
characters
it's a
get
Viking.
some face
And
models.
so here, this is one of our opportunities to sort of show what a
No,
sort of
they
Viking
did that
gathering is. And what's
for
cool here is it's
the
a
last
good
game.
alliance of
Yeah,
Norse
but the face
culture
models
with
look good in the
Saxon
last one.
culture, sort of
At least the man
smashing
I'm
those
remembering
two
looked
things
really
together,
realistic.
Yeah.
and building bridges.
Yeah,
That was
I
a
mean,
hot
what's
guy,
a
bro.
wedding
No
without some
homo.
drunk archers?
Yeah, so like, anything can happen in a Viking event, right? Eivor, yeah, here you just
Yeah,
get drunk.
it looks very arcadey when you're doing that.
Yeah.
Looks very varied. There's a lot of variable gameplay.
The executions look really good. I'll give it that.
My king.
Oh jeez, what the hell?
So here
Ooh.
we see the decision I made to spare Rued came back
He's
to
got
bite us.
locks.
Oh,
Alright.
okay. So this is
That's the decision you made.
So
Coming
you just
back.
gotta make sure you kill him next
So,
time.
as we said before, all
Now we know to
decisions
kill
have
him when we first see him.
Oh,
This is a big
you,
one.
you see these games when it's do you want to spare them or kill them? Oh, let them die. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
I accept.
I look at the rewards. If they
No
don't show the
forgiveness
rewards,
in this game.
they
Presented
die.
the option to sort of step in for Oswald, fight the fight for him, or let him go and fight his own fight.
Yeah, you know, personally,
100% he's died if he goes into that fight.
I
You have to.
Eivor is the type of person that likes to finish what she started.
Plank by plank, and a dead king cannot keep his oaths. Let me finish this.
Oswald, you gutless Arya swine! I'll slay the wolf-kissed, then hang you with your own tongue.
Will you though?
How does this encounter with
see how-
Rued differ from our previous fight with him?
His
So at this
sword
point,
is
you eliminated
long.
his wolf, so it's just him, and so he's angry at this point,
Ooh.
and so he will start using his
Looks quick.
big gun abilities like fairly earlier on in the fight.
That kick, I hate it so much.
It's way
The
more
stomp.
vicious, way faster.
No, the one where she
There's
kicks
less
him back.
strategy.
Oh.
He goes.
It's overused in
swords
all
blazing
gameplays
at
you see.
And so this is a fight to the death.
It's a fight to the death. we couldn't tell with him swinging a massive sword.
And of course, here, like, this is a decision you made to go and fight
I
him. but
feel like
there's
they tried
multiple
to
outcomes
do
this
it kinda
scenario.
like
You
God
could
of
have let
War as well,
Oswald
but-
fight his own fight and prove basically his
He didn't
station
die, he was
as
on the
the
floor
rightful
looking at
leader.
you.
If you had eliminated Rued, obviously this would not have happened. It would have been a slightly more joyous occasion. But ultimately, in all scenarios, you still have an alliance with Oswald. He's proven to be the right leader for this territory and to be a good ally for you.
Anglia a great service. I promised you an alliance, and now you have it.
And one day I will need you to make good on that alliance.
So we're about to take off from the wedding, but Eivor decides it's a good idea to check up on her friend Finner.
At the end of the wedding.
Yeah, so Finner
Everyone
is
walked away.
probably one of the more recurring characters in this arc. You get to meet him very early on. He's a very endearing character, sort of used to have a Viking life, sort of misses it, and going through all these adventures together is sort of like lights that fire back, and so he's willing to join you in your raiders. So he's one of many raiders that you'll encounter in the game, and you can sort of recruit, bring back home, and then have them sort of join you on your adventures on the longship. He can tell you these stories that we're telling you about. You get to know a little bit more about him. So again, it's a fun way to sort of discover more about these characters that you meet and bring them along for adventures.
Together.
Together.
I'll gather my things.
Well, folks, we've come to the end of our Assassin's Creed Valhalla playthrough. Fizz, thank you so much for joining us. When and where can people play it?
Assassin's Creed Valhalla will be out on Xbox Series X and PlayStation 5.
That's just how
and
they
it's
are.
coming to Xbox One, PlayStation 4, PC, and Stadia on November 17th.
Stadia! Let's go! That's where I'm getting it.
I didn't hear Switch once during this whole presentation. That's childish.
Just forget that one. But yeah, what are our thoughts on the whole conference as a whole?
It was good.
We're not gonna we're gonna end it here. I'm not gonna watch this Hyperscape or whatever it is. Yeah, let's just give our opinions and then
I think a lot of people came into this wanting to see Assassin's Creed, but I don't think that's the game they're gonna walk away being the most excited about. I think it might be Watch Dogs will be the game that they're gonna be on the most. That was the most exciting game for me anyway.
Go on. No, just to piggyback off what you said, I think that is very true. I think that what they've done this year, or this year, is okay, we've got our formula for Assassin's Creed that we feel works. Let's focus on how to make Watch Dogs good now. So I think they've figured that out and they've put a lot of effort in. That's why they came quite early with it as well. So yeah, but yeah, go on.
I was gonna say I think they've looked at all the EA and PS5 and the Xbox conferences, and this is the first one that I think have learned from the mistakes from all of the previous ones. I think it was a good press conference in general, to be honest. They showed what they wanted to show. They managed to get in their points as well at the same time, but it wasn't too overbearing. It wasn't too long or whatever, and they showed gameplay when it actually mattered as well, innit? But yeah, I think like Amalek said as well, like most people would have probably come to see Assassin's Creed, but Watch Dogs is what most people are gonna go away thinking about, kind of thing, innit? So yeah, I think they can look back at this and it's probably a success, to be fair.
Ratings. I'm giving it a 7 or 8 out of 10. Yeah, I'll give it. I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah, I was gonna say 8 as well, to be fair. Yeah, like I was impressed. I was impressed by the games that they've shown, and I think once you watch it back in 4K as well, it will look even better as well, innit? So yeah. I wonder if it's even
Happy that we tuned in for it.
Yeah,
it was alright. It was
I didn't want to see Watch Dogs, so
okay, that's good.
And
That's
Assassin's
good.
Creed. Yeah.
That's good. I'm gonna be. I'm not expecting you guys to join me, but Stadia are doing their conference on Tuesday. I'm gonna come in for that. Do a live reaction to that. I'm expecting that to be very crap. So I am. I'm not gonna lie.
£50 for the state, and I'll buy it that day.
But yeah, if you're still watching up to this point, or maybe you just fast forward to the end, we are going to be doing a little, what would we call it? Face-to-face, not head-to-head FIFA competition rivalry tomorrow on Pro Clubs. Our team versus another. Come join us. We're going to be playing a couple teams actually. I think it's going to be first to 3 or maybe best out of 3. Come join us for that. It will be around 5:30 for that one. So yeah, we hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.
Cool, peace.